Good morning, folks. It is the 19th of March. It is Wednesday morning, and the sun might come out. It says we got a 25% chance of rain today, and I'll let you know, for the last 5 or 6 days, I have been trying to get enough video together to do a fishing video, but I just haven't had any luck. And I'm not going to show y'all all the times I fished where I wasn't catching any fish. Went through a lot of bait. I think I was feeding the crabs, but I did not catch any fish to speak of. I think 2 hardheads, 1 whiting, and over those days I caught, I think, 4, maybe 5 puppy drum. Too small to keep. I'm either catching the drum too small or too big. Can't catch any slots. So I gave up on fishing today, and we're going to take a ride over here. It says it's 44 miles away, and go visit this Anahuac National Wildlife Refuge. They've just renamed it to the JOCELYN NUNGARAY National Wildlife Refuge, but it's supposed to have a lot of stuff over there to see. So we're going to go over there and check that out, and I'm going to take y'all with me. So I appreciate everybody that's been hitting that subscribe button and watching the videos or the shorts. If you haven't done it yet, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. I'm sure would appreciate it. So we will bring y'all back when we get a little bit closer. Folks, I stopped at this historical marker on my way to Anahuac National Wildlife Refuge, and this is about High Island. It sits on top of a salt dome at the east end of Boulevard Peninsula. It was named High Island because the hill sits about 45 feet above sea, the only dry land visible during storms and flooding. It was settled by Anglos in the early 1800s. Nearly all of High Island lies within the Martin Dunman Survey, granted in 1837. The pioneers were mostly farmers, though George E. Smith gained fame from his patented bottled water from natural springs on his land. So, and y'all can read the rest of that right there. So, they made a little park here. I don't know if you're allowed to camp in here or not. So, I didn't see any sign that says no camping, but I'll show you the park. Let's take a little ride around here. And sun trying to come out, but look at that front right there. That's actually moved over us, so it's not coming in. So I guess we'd call that the back of the front. But you can see here, I'll assume there was information on this post here in that area. I don't see it anymore. There's no gates, and there's no signs that says no camping or day use only. So I don't know. You'd have to take your chances. So we'll bring y'all back in a bit. Okay, folks, we are at Anahuac, and we're gonna walk around and see what we can see. Not sure what's here, so bear with me. Okay, this is a bird watching area here, it looks like. And I'm looking for gators. So, as you can see, a little, looks like a wallowing area right there for some pigs. I don't know. Probably set up for birds, and the pigs took over. You got some nice benches here. Probably not allowed to fish. This is called the Willows. Another little pond right over there. Now remember, folks, there is gators in here, so I don't want to run into one on the trail. Look at this palm. That's pretty good size right there. Not sure what kind it is. But it's neat looking. And we're still walking down the trail here, folks. I'm not sure where this trail goes, if it goes anywhere. I thought it made a loop. I see the road up there. Well, I saw a car go by, so I'm assuming the road's right there. Well, we're back at the road, but we're going to take this other trail, see where it goes. Maybe we see gator over here somewhere. Oh, cypress trees. There's a marshy area right in there. Another little viewing area. I think I said it once. This wildlife refuge is primarily for birds. So it's a pretty area. And remember your good friend Mike Andresic. Excuse me. Just heard something break water. Excuse me. Forgot to take my cough medicine this morning. There's a bird. Oh, there they go. Okay. Another piece of water. Is that a gator? I don't think so. Not even seeing any birds other than the ones that flew out back there. But it is really the wrong time of season to be watching the birds migrate. You want to come down here when the birds start heading north, which was probably last month. When it starts warming up down here, they'll start moving north. Or come down in the fall when they start coming down. least up here I'm not worried about a gator getting me. Coming running out of that bush after me. Don't know if I mentioned it, folks, but this is actually wheelchair accessible. They have these built up boardwalks here. So, and they do have ramps coming up to them. So, if you happen to be in a wheelchair and you want to enjoy this, you can do that. Folks, this is the shoveler pond. It's a 2.5 mile one-way loop going around it. You can see all the ducks out there. Shovelers. You might see a gator here, I don't know. Folks, we spotted an alligator. Right there looking at it. Oh, he looks so cute. Not a very big one, but big enough I don't want to mess with him. So, there he is. He's over here in the shoveler pond. Well, probably more than one too. So we'll leave him be. Well, we found a bigger gator. There's his head right. Well, he's gone now. Oh, there he is. And there's another gator, folks. You can see his head and his tail coming out of the water there. I'll take your arm off. Oh, there's another one on the bank over there. Right there. First one I think completely out of the water. Good size. Get some eating off of him. And there's another one laying there. I think I see another one further up. They got plenty of food. All these birds, probably fish, turtles. So let me see if I can get a picture of him. Folks, we got some Rosetta spoonbills here. Pretty good sized flock of them. Okay. And here, folks, we have a gator swimming. Slowly moving along. You see his tail going back and forth a little bit. You don't want to go swimming in this water. And here we have a gator sitting on the bank. He's probably 20 feet from me. We got two birds here. One's trying to mate with the other one and they don't like it. Tell you folks, these birds are braver than I am. They're out there swimming in that water, walking around in that water, and there's gators everywhere. I ain't getting in it. Evidently you can fish out here too. So, seeing lots of signs. No fishing beyond this, and recycle your fishing line responsibly. So there's certain places out here you can fish. And it's fresh water. They got the bass, bluegill, probably some catfish, I don't know. But folks, we're still out here at the Anahuac National Wildlife Refuge. Just drove down this dirt road here, and it goes to a boat ramp down there on the bay. There are a couple other trucks down through there. Looks like they're going to fish. Looks like pretty good fishing out here. If I'd have known we could fish out here, I'd have brought some bait. But I didn't know we could fish, actually. This is my first time visiting this park. And honestly, if my feet weren't hurting and my back wasn't hurting, it'd be a great place to hike. This is actually a hiker's park. If you like to walk and look at nature and take pictures, look at the wildlife, the birds and stuff, this is the park for you, or wildlife refuge. These are just some floodgates or gates here to control the water coming in and out for, I guess, keeping the ponds in here full. I'm not sure. The visitor center was closed, so I couldn't get any information. It does look like they do walking tours. Guided. They have somebody, I saw a couple of groups up there, and look like they're getting ready to take off with their cameras and gear and go walk through certain areas of the park. But it's very flat, so you don't have to worry about any elevation gain when walking. The biggest thing that concerns me, and it probably shouldn't, is walking along some of these paths here and having a gator reach out and snatch me. But you probably shouldn't have to be worried about that. I just, I worry about stuff I can't see. So, but it looks like a pretty nice park. So they did have a look like a controlled burn out here. They burnt off a big old pasture, but that is beneficial to the wildlife. So, and we'll bring y'all back in a bit. Folks, look what I found just sitting off the side of the road here in a pond. Not much of a pond, but in my younger day, I'd probably jump across it. But there he is. He's probably 6 foot, maybe 7. Yeah. No more swimming in roadside ditches for me.